Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jade and I post planty content. So as you can see from the title of this video, I obviously have some exciting news to share. I got a Tycon, like look how cute! I got it from Bros with Hose. I tend to buy a lot of plants from Bros with Hose Plant Co. online. I have the app, I have a reward system. I was able to get free shipping on this super cheap Tycon. I mean, they sell them for the 3-inch I believe was like $40. This 4-inch was $50, $49.99. Are you kidding? That's a steal. So I got it. I mean, this is like splashy variegation. If you can tell, you can say it's like not super highly variegated, but like the fact that I have some cream variegation right there, I don't mind. Like I just wanted the cream, and you can see on this new leaf, I think you can see there's some variegation to it. I hope you can see that. Yeah, okay. But I'm really hoping that under some highlight, I can get some more really nice, like creamy colors in this. So, yeah, I got it a couple days ago. I'm not letting it acclimate that much. I'm just too excited. And I don't want it to rot. I'm afraid of watering it and their soil being a bit loamy and it rotting. I think it's well draining soil because the last time I think I actually have one plant up here that still has Hose like original nursery soil, greenhouse soil in it, and it drains fine. I want to get it into a different soil mix. I want to try it out in the soil mix and see if I like it in it, and I just really am excited to get it potted up and put on a moss pole. So here I have with me a 5-inch pot to size up. Let's see. No potting mat because I don't know. I have this bin. It's a dish bin. I use it to repot in, but I didn't want to use my basic soil mix, so I used my basic soil mix with more soil amendments. So I made this chunky aroid soil mix. It has coco coir, leca, small perlite, big perlite, charcoal. I think that's it. No, it has some monterey pine bark, some small monterey pine bark. You can find all these supplies or amendments at repotme.com. Not sponsored. I just get all my stuff from there because it's easy to get it all shipped from one place. So I have that soil made up, and then I actually just boiled this morning. So this is fresh sphagnum moss, and I also think I have a splinter. Sorry, I don't have my ADHD meds. This is fresh sphagnum moss that I boiled this morning, and it is drying still, so it's just like, in a bucket without a lid. So it's New Zealand sphagnum moss, the long fibered kind. And then, of course, I have my handy dandy thickly moss pole. So this one is, you can tell, dirty, beat up. I think you can see that. I'm reusing it from a plant that died while I was on vacation. I had a couple of them that died, and now I'm just reusing the moss poles because they're expensive. I'm not just going to throw this out with the moss in it. I'm going to take the moss out, boil it, and reuse this. So I cleaned it to the best of my ability without wiping it down because I'm lazy. And we're going to use it for this beautiful, beautiful Tycon. I don't know where to put this sphagnum moss, though. I guess just on the floor. You know what? I need to get a pan. I'm going to get a pan to put the old soil in. Okay, I got this aluminum pan to put the dirt in. Just, the old dirt in. Oh my goodness! Oh! The roots look amazing. Like, can you see that from here? Look at that. I literally just got dirt everywhere, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh! There's another root ball inside the root ball. Can you see that? You see that circle that's inside? That smaller one? Yeah, there's a root ball inside the root ball, which means, see, personally, when I take a plant out of a pot and put it into a bigger pot, if I can, I will detangle those roots before putting it into the new pot. People say that shocks the plant or whatever. Sometimes I guess if it's like a really rare plant, it'll shock the plant, right? Like a plant that's not used to, that's not acclimatized to my space. But most plants, I detangle the roots and I put it into the new pot, and it grows great, and it grows right into the new pot perfectly. So I always just detangle the roots, clean them up a bit, not like sit there with a scalpel or anything like that by any means, but I just kind of get all the old soil off, detangle as much as I can, and then put it into the new soil and pot. Ooh, look at that root. Oh my god, these roots are so tangled. Like, not tangled, but like tiny. Like, I don't want to break any roots. I think I'm going to have to get into a second root ball to do anything. Second root ball is like just coco peat. So I'm definitely going to be ripping some roots out. But I'm going to try not to, you know. Ooh, this is stuck. I don't like coco peat. I just personally don't like coco peat. And I think it's bad for the environment. I'm not really sure. It's either coco peat or sphagnum moss, but I reuse my sphagnum moss unless it's for Depop. Then I have to, like, that gets shipped out, so I have to buy more sphagnum moss. But personal sphagnum moss I reuse, so I'm not wasting it. And it's not going in the trash or anything like that. Because I don't know if that is biodegradable or if that is good for the environment either. I've heard some things, so I don't know. Oh, there's a mesh. Is there a mesh or is that a root? That's a root! Holy crap, that root was behind this leaf. It was all around. I'm trying really hard not to break any roots, but I know I am. No, that one was a big one. I found some more chunky roots, so hopefully I can save those ones and have some nice roots. This is really hard. Oh my god, look at all that root I just pulled out. Like, do you see that? I don't know. But I'm pulling out some tiny roots. I'm going to do some root cutting, I guess. Hopefully this will promote root growth. Root growth. Like, it'll stimulate root growth or something, because I don't know what to do at this point. Oh my god, that one just ripped off. That was a good size one. This is even worse than mesh. Putting your freaking things in coco peat. Okay, I think I've gotten most of the dirt, coco peat off of the roots, but unfortunately I am looking at a pan full of secondary roots, the real tiny thin ones, not the big chunks. So I'm a little bit upset that I lost some roots because they put it in coco peat. I freaking hate coco peat. I don't use it personally. I used to with my alocasia, and then it rotted on my alocasia. So I don't use coco peat for a reason. Because look at this, had so many roots before. I mean, I was able to save the chunks like this one and like that one and obviously this one. But all those little roots that would make this thing like a full head of hair are gone because it was in cocoa peat, and I could not get the cocoa peat off the roots without breaking the roots. So a little bit upset. Like, is this even? I'm only gonna do this 5-inch pot because they're chunky roots, and I know that these 3 chunks are gonna get even chunkier, and they're going to stabilize the plant in this pot. So it's not going to be like too much on the plant or anything. It'll probably fill it out pretty quickly, to be honest. If I don't rot it, that is. I'm really scared of rotting it. I really hope I don't. Okay, so now to fill this up. Okay, I've got some dirt in there. Now I'm going to put my sickly moss pole in there. If I can, I might have to take out some dirt. Okay, I have the base. I think this looks relatively straight, about as straight as you can get it. So I'm going to add a little bit more soil. Coir. There we go. Now I'm going to, can you see anything? No. Maybe? Yeah? Now I'm going to put this up on here. I wonder if I could put this root inside there. There we go. I really don't know how people do repot in chats with me because I'm so focused on repotting the plant. Like, how do I go about, chatting about things? I don't know. How about let's chat for the little bit of time we have left. Well, it's not a little bit of time, but you can see on the little bar at the bottom how much time is left. Anywho, recently I have dropped out of high school. I was in my senior year, but I was like held back a year due to it was a whole problem with my transcripts when moving states. So there was a whole issue, and I ended up being in my senior year when I should have been graduated. So I was still doing schoolwork after the people that I went to school with had graduated over the beginning of the summer. So I decided to get my GED, which I have not gotten yet, but I am going to be getting very, very soon. I was just waiting on my accommodations letter or whatever it's called, so that I could have some extra time basically on the test because I have ADHD and I just get really stressed with time frames, like how the test is going to be timed. So I asked for extra time and I got accepted. So now I'm going to be starting my studies, even though, most of it is fresh. I do want to study a bit so that I know it's going to be on the test because I haven't taken a test like that in a while. Not since I took some sort of EOC back way before. So, I haven't done anything like that in a while. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that soon. And I'm also working to get my license. In the state of Florida, you actually have to do a whole drug and alcohol course. Like, you have to enroll yourself in online and get it done and everything before you even take your written test. So I am currently 2 hours in on that. It's a 4 hour course. I don't know if I said that, but I'm 2 hours in on that. And I hate it. It is so boring. I already know everything it's telling me. Don't drink and drive. Don't do drugs and drive. These are the effects it'll have, like, I know that. But I get it. I have to do it. It's good for the people who don't know, like, it's good for drivers to be safe and know this stuff. But I'm doing that. And I will be right back because this needs a wrap around it. Velcro strip. So I'll be right back. So I got thick. It's got cat fur on it, but I got the thick Velcro because I wanted it to be a bit stronger than your average one, than your average Velcro. Anywho, what's going on with me other than dropping out of school, getting my GED, and working on getting my license? I'm also working on getting a job. I don't like the way that's staged. But yeah, I'm currently working on getting a job. I have applied to at least 13 different places, I want to say. And haven't gotten any of them, unfortunately. So yeah, just trying to get some experience in and everything. Um, I'm selling really well on Depop. I sell plants and a little bit of clothing on Depop, and I've actually been selling pretty well. A lot of people ask, like, I didn't know you could sell on Depop. I thought it was just clothes. I thought it was just home accessories, makeup, beauty, blah blah blah. You could sell almost anything on Depop. Like, I mean, not anything, but there's a lot of categories to look into on Depop and sell on there. So I highly recommend checking that out. Not just check me out, but check other people out because it's a great place to find even brand new clothes. You can find like clothes with tags on that people just don't like because they didn't fit them right or they were a gift or whatever. So check Depop out because you can find some great finds on there. And I've been selling pretty well. Not so much for the clothes because there's a lot of people selling clothes, but I'm not the only one, but one of the few on the app who sells plants. So I've done, pretty well with that. This is her all potted up. Might add a little bit more right there. I had to get up and come back to get the chopsticks because that's what I use to put the moss down into the moss pole. So I guess I'm going to do it this way for you so you can see what I'm doing. I've been meaning to say that I have not posted in a very long time, like a few months. And I dyed my hair and I made it look a little different. That's because I went through like a really bad depressive episode for the past, I don't know how long, but it was a couple months. So I did not make any videos. I was not being very productive or anything. So yeah, sorry about that. Because I wanted to make a video about repotting all of my anthuriums. And if you can see here, I have a few, and they're all in 3D printed pots. So I obviously did that off camera. I thankfully was able to keep up with my plant chores, for the most part, at least. However, I just couldn't keep up with YouTube and TikTok, and I tried with Instagram, but I couldn't. Social media was too hard at the time. So, yeah. But now I'm back, better than ever, doing great. I have gained some weight and doing really well right now. Okay, I think I'm going to do it about right there and stop because it's not fully out there yet. I'm going to blur this a little bit, maybe. Ta-da! Look at that. And it's going to go right here after it gets watered. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. It's going to go right there after it gets watered. Just some super dry. And then I'm going to go get in some fuzzy pajamas and go to bed because it is 8:25 and I'm tired. So, yeah. If you like this video, I hope you did anyway. Go ahead and leave it a thumbs up. And if you like me and my plants, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to post on Mondays from now on, like every Monday. If I can't do that, then every other Monday I hopefully can do. So look forward to that, and I hope you have a good day.